Now we unmuted. Now we unmuted.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unmuted.
Turn me up now. Now we unmuted. I'm about to be one of the best to ever do it. Sip 7 in the building, you already knew it. Roll on my sleeve, so let's get to it. I'm walking with my purpose, I'm walking in my vision. So that means I'm just a man on this mission. I'm just a comedian that happen to be Christian. So let that beat drop, giving what they missing. Yeah. Now we unmuted. Now we unmuted.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Sip 7. Hey, listen, we got a special show today. We have a very special person. But before we get to her, I want to apologize to my viewers. I know I haven't been on in about a month, and that's because I had a bulk load of comedy shows to get done, and they took all of my time. Every last one of them was successful. So I just want to say I'm back now. We got some more content coming to you, and this one is extremely good. It's emotional, it's motivational, and I pray that you get blessed by this because this awesome person right here has a phenomenal story. Okay, and without further ado, I want to introduce to the world and to the nation, Miss Elona Carter. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Hey, I'm back working out. I'm back healthy. I'm feeling great. No COVID in sight. I'm good. I'm good.
Amen.
That's great. So how you been?
I'm good.
Yeah,
ready
everything's
to have
good.
my baby.
Ready to have your baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Which baby is this? How many?
This is number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is it a boy or girl?
All boys.
All boys? Okay. Give
All
it up for the
boys.
boys now, y'all. Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this before we get into your story. Would you let your man bring his son something to eat and not bring the other kids, or is he on
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I would if it was a different dad and he wanted to bring him food. I would. I definitely would.
Right. Okay. That's his son. He don't have to bring the other kids. Nothing.
Right. He's not entitled to the other kids.
Especially
so,
if you're not in a relationship. Okay. All right. You good on that. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So where are you from and where did you grow up?
I'm from New York. I'm from upstate New York. I'm from Goldsburg. It's a small town. It's in the country.
Yeah, because I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
never heard.
It's in the country.
Because I was just in New York a few weeks ago, and I love Harlem. I love Harlem. Shout out to Musa Jackson bringing home an Emmy. You know what I'm saying, for Summer of Soul documentary. So I love it over there. I love New York, but I never heard of where you from. Is there a lot of people there? Is there a lot of, good things going on there?
It's trying to come up. It's trying
to come up. I know the gas prices is up. I know that. I know that for a fact.
Definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. So how was your childhood growing up there?
I actually grew up in Texas. I grew up half in Texas and half
Go
in
Cowboys!
Yeah. Yep.
Go Cowboys!
When I lived with my mom, we lived in Texas. And then when I moved back with my dad, we moved back to New York. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So how was it different from Texas and New York? Was the living arrangements different? Everything?
Absolutely. Everything was different.
Oh, wow. What was the biggest different thing you saw over there?
The weather. Texas is hot.
Yeah, it really is.
It's definitely hot. And then there's no snow ever. Little slushies.
Little slushies in Texas?
Yeah, once in a while when I was there. But
yeah. I never seen snow over there either. I went one time. That was for my 34th birthday. I went there. No, never seen no snow. No, didn't see anything up there.
Never.
Hey, but I enjoyed that Dallas Cowboys stadium, though. Jerry Jones did a great job over there. Yeah. Okay. So your schooling, when you went to school, were you easy to get along with people? Were you easy to make friends?
I was shy. In school. So
yeah, very shy. So you was that quiet girl that got good grades and everybody cheated off her paper.
I tried to get good grades.
Oh, you try to get? I hear you, man. Hey, do what you got to do to make it. I feel you on that. Hey,
right.
Yeah. Okay. So growing up in those different neighborhoods in New York and Texas, did you see any type of violence going on? Did you associate yourself with any type of violence and friends or anything?
I didn't really hang out with too many people
Mhm.
growing up. My mom when I lived with my mom, she would keep us in the house. Like,
Really?
so if we had one in company or anything, like they had to come over to our house. That's how
They had to
my
come over
mom
to your
was.
house. See, that
Yeah.
type of parenting is no longer around. Yeah, now you're
No.
not going over to their house because I don't know what they got going on over there, but I know what
Yep.
goes on in his house. So they got to come here. And see, that's how I grew up too. I grew up in a
Me
saved,
too. Yep.
sanctified, Holy Ghost, Jesus house.
Mhm.
So you ain't going over there because I don't know what they got watching TV. I don't know what they got going on. So they got to come here.
Right.
And that was tough sometimes, you know?
But when I lived with my dad, he definitely encouraged us to go outside more because we were so stuck at like being in the house. So he
Right.
was like, go outside, go outside. So it was different.
It
It
was
was
different.
definitely different. Yeah.
So how was that? Because I know like sometimes when kids are sheltered in like that, they get out and become buck wild. But how is it when you like have one parent that's keeping you in and the other parent like allows you to go out?
I mean, at first it was hard because it was like I just wanted to stay in the house. It was like I didn't care to go outside because I was so used to being in the house. It was
Right.
just like, what's outside?
Right. Okay.
So, but after a while, I started hanging out and I made friends, and we would just hang out, go places, like go to movies, do stuff
Right.
like that.
Okay.
So,
All right, great. Okay, so let's fast forward. You become a grown woman. Did you go to college at all?
yes,
What college did you go to?
I went to Orange County Community College
Orange County Community College. And where that's located?
in Middletown, New York.
All right, give it up for Orange County and the alumni out there that's watching this video. Hey, we appreciate all that you have done. I don't know if you guys have a football team, but go Orange County football team if you have them. I don't know.
think
I
they
never
do.
heard. Y'all never have. Okay. Okay, field hockey. Yeah, field hockey team. No.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Orange County. Okay. So what did you major in while you was there?
I switched my majors so many times. I started off doing business, and then I switched to psychology, and yeah, I never finished. So,
Okay. Never finished, or you ever thinking about going back?
no, I went back to school. I just graduated in December, and I got my license in February.
Congratulations.
But I did. I went back to be an esthetician. So,
Okay. An esthetician.
yeah.
Okay. For slow people like me, what what is an esthetician? I don't know what that is.
Esthetician.
Oh, okay. So what is that?
It's basically like cosmetology, but we don't do hair.
It's kind of like cosmetology, but you don't do hair.
Yeah, so we do like makeup, we do
Okay.
facials,
Right. Okay.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that's congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
You went back and you reached your goal. So we're gonna save that because it's gonna tie in to everything else that transpired. So as you got older, one night you went out with some friends and something happened to you. Something happened. What happened to you on that awesome but yet scary night?
I was still in college. Me and a few friends. Yeah, we went to a party and I ended up getting shot at the party.
You ended up getting shot.
Yeah.
Have you ever been shot before?
No, have you been shot before?
Yeah, I've been shot before. Yes.
Have you?
Yes, I got all three of my COVID shots.
Oh my God.
Yes. Hey, I'm an OG. I'm an OG in that. Hey, I'm an OG, boy. I'm an OG in the clinic. I get shot all the time, man. I ain't have no STD shots. Praise the Lord.
No.
Praise the Lord. Just want to put that out there. I ain't got no STD shots. So you got shot.
Yes.
Why and how did you get shot?
I guess it was an accident. He was aiming at a guy who was behind my car, and I ended up getting shot. So.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. So he was aiming at a guy behind your car.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's put this in perspective. I go to the range a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I am a licensed gun owner. I enjoy shooting. I just enjoy it for sport. But when I bring that paper towards my face after I get done shooting, I say, okay, you did a good job. You got 5 bullseyes. You got so we're just gonna say that his shot sucks. And I just put that out there.
Yeah, and it was nighttime also. So, but not to make excuses for him, but it was nighttime. It was dark out.
Well, first of all, thank God that you're still here to even tell your story.
Yes.
Let's thank God for that. But during that party, did you notice any kind of commotion? What was the vibe there?
No, because me and my friend, we had left and we wanted to go to a different party. Just to see how the other club was, and nobody was in the other club. So we went back, and she called her dad, and we was waiting for her dad, and then I was gonna go home. But I never made it home.
Never made it home. Wow.
Never made it home.
So did you see the guy approaching the car or anything? Did you see him pull out?
Yeah, he stood right in front of the car. He stood in front of the car for a little bit, and then he just shot.
So did you hear him say anything to the guy, or did he cause any kind of commotion?
No.
So he just stood in front of the car for a little bit and pulled out a gun. When you saw that, did you panic, or you thought about, okay, I'm gonna run?
Yeah, I froze because I'm like, oh, he's pointing the gun at me. So I just froze. I don't know. I just froze. It was just like.
Let's take that back a little bit. Let's take that back. Take it back. Hey, take it back. Take it back. Wait a minute. Let's take that back real quick. You just froze. You just you didn't.
Yeah.
You wasn't afraid. You oh my, I need you to act this out for me. Oh my God, you didn't.
No, I just froze.
Oh. So did your light flash before your eyes, anything like that? Because a lot of people say when they are getting ready to face death, their whole life flash before their eyes. Did that happen?
No.
No?
No.
Wow. Okay. So you heard the gunshots go off and it hit you.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first thoughts when you saw the glass shatter and it was...
I didn't see the glass shatter. I didn't know I was shot until the blood was just leaking down, and I was trying to catch it and I couldn't. So...
All right, I just made up a new song called Take It Back. Take it back. Take it back. Hey, take it back. Wait a minute. You didn't know you were shot?
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't feel it?
No.
You're OG. You're OG. You're OG. So you should have keys to the city in New York. Wow. So I'm going to ask a question that I already know, but for the viewers, they might not know where you got shot. Where did you get shot?
I originally got shot right here in the my eyebrow kind of, but because I turned my face, it made it ricochet through, and it came out my cheek. It went through my eye and came out my cheek. Well, it didn't come out my cheek; it got stuck in my cheek.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I know people that got shot in the face, and they're not here to tell their story.
Me too.
I've seen stuff that I did not want to see. And it's already amazing. We can actually stop the interview right here. Just okay, that's it. But you survived that.
Yeah.
And it went through you and got stuck in your cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. God is amazing.
Yeah.
So you said you didn't know that you got shot until you felt the blood. And when you felt the blood and you saw the blood was coming from you, what took place?
I panicked. That's when I started panicking, because I'm just like, oh my God, it's all this blood, and what am I supposed to do? It's not stopping. It's just pouring out my hands. So I kind of panicked, but then I had to bring it back together because the girl that I was with, she started panicking. So I'm like, everybody can't panic.
Right.
So,
but you was panicking, but you were still calm enough to tell them, hey, look, don't panic. Man, you a superwoman, man. Because if I got shot, like I said, I've been shot before, but just with the needles and stuff like that. And all honey, I could barely take that, but you actually got shot and you were still calming everybody else down around you. That's unheard of.
Well, I wasn't calming them down. I had to mentally calm myself down, don't panic, because everybody else was panicking. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got some inward strength. I know God is with you for sure, because that's
absolutely,
that definitely only he can keep you like that in that moment. So how long did it take, if you know, how long did it take for the paramedics to get to you to aid you?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I think they said it was like 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But I know that a cop came like soon, and they said that she stayed with me the whole time. I don't remember the whole night, honestly, but they said she stayed with me, and then I remember getting to the helicopter, and they flew me to Westchester.
They flew you to Westchester.
Yeah.
So when they got you to Westchester, did you have to wait, or did they bum rush you in like we see on TV? They burst open the double doors and they rush you down the hall, telling everybody to move, and then they get you into the room and start operating right then and there.
Honestly, like when I got into the helicopter, I was in and out of it. So I don't remember a lot of it. I don't remember the flight. I don't remember flying. All I remember is waking up and them asking me for my parents' information and my dad's number, if I could remember it. And then um, after that, I was in and out of it literally. Like I only remember bits and pieces. So I remember waking up to my family again and then waking back up and like my family was there again. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. So when your mom and your dad got word that their baby girl has been shot and you saw them for the first time, what was their reaction?
I think everybody's trying to stay calm and cool for me. But they were just they were relieved that I was still alive, honestly. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So now here's
Nobody
one.
believed it.
Nobody believed it.
Nobody. I called my sister like as it happened. Not as it happened, but like right after I got shot. And I told her, I was like, I got shot. She was like, no, you didn't. Why are you talking to me then?
Wow. Come on, sis.
Yeah.
Wow. So she didn't believe you and all, and but you definitely got shot for sure.
Yeah.
So here's one of the questions that I have that's still kind of mind-boggling. Did they apprehend the young man that shot you?
Yeah, he's in jail still. He's in prison.
He's in
So,
prison.
mhm.
So what happened to the guy that he was shooting at? Did they ever find him to question him?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they found everybody within like everything happened within like 3 days or a week
3 days or a week.
top.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Knowing
Yeah.
how they do us when something happened.
Absolutely.
You know, I look at a lot of murder cases and stuff like that that are still open from years ago. And I was looking at some from last night, and it's like, yeah, they definitely, kind of take their time to make sure that we're okay. So I really
Right.
thank God that they got to everybody within 3 to a week, so that's great. That's awesome. So have you forgiven the young man that shot you?
Absolutely. I feel like my family still are like mad at him, but I've been forgave him. I can't
Yeah.
walk around with hate or anything on me.
Right.
So
I feel you on that, because
yeah.
I know the word says that, hey, if you want me to forgive you, then you got to forgive others. That
Right.
can be hard as heck sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. I've had people do me wrong, and now this, I don't know why, but I kind of know why, but I've been going back to people and apologizing. If I feel like I've done anything wrong to them, and I'm talking about years ago, I go back and like, hey, listen, I was wrong for what I did. Please forgive me. It's just something like I look, the blessings are coming my way. Things are going great with
Right.
shows. And I'm like, God, I kind of want to keep this going. So if I feel anything that I've done wrong in your sight, I got to go correct it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been trying to do. But I know with a situation like you're getting shot, your life was almost taken.
Mm-hmm.
Your life was almost out of here. They could have been walking past you in a casket with your favorite color and all this. But I know that's tough for a family to get over. I can understand that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So moving on from that, you still had to live life. You had to heal. You had to learn how to see again because it messed up your eye, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I'm blind in my right eye.
Completely blind?
Yes. I have a prosthetic eye, so I can't see out of my right eye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a prosthetic eye. Okay. All right. So now living with this, what type of damage did it do to you internally?
Honestly, it was everything, like mentally, physically, everything. Like it took a while. It took some time. It definitely did.
Right.
It definitely took time.
It took some time. Right. So did people view you different, even though they knew your story? Did they still view you different and try to like treat you like an outcast and stuff?
Honestly, after I got shot, I literally cut everybody off. So if you weren't my family, like my close family, like I wasn't really around people for a while after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that because you have trust issues now.
Yeah,
Trust issues. So did you battle depression as well?
absolutely. That was depression was terrible. I feel like I battled depression for a few years, honestly, until I turned myself to God. I battled with depression, and now I feel a lot better after that. So,
Feel a lot better.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a lot better because I know when we had our conversation when I was in Washington D.C., trying to tour and all that good stuff. You told me that y'all about to get married. Yeah, you got you a good man. You're about to get married. So love still found you. Come on back there, Miss E. Carter. Come on.
I'm fine.
No, you good. You good. So you still was able to find love and you have an awesome man. He's a man of God and he loves you. And you guys are getting ready to have another kid. And you told me that your pastor, you found a church home that the pastor, and lifted you up and gave you some good words of encouragement. And now everything is turning around.
Yeah, I feel like literally after I gave myself to God, I feel like that's when everything just did a 360. Literally, like depression went, like everything it looked 360.
So time out. Let me get this straight. So you mean to tell me you can get shot, battle depression, cut everybody off because of your situation? Go down almost a rabbit hole and not come out that hole. But you turned everything over to God and everything turned around.
And that's how it felt. Honestly,
what you trying to say about that man up there? What you trying to tell the world about that man up there?
God is real, man. God is real.
God is real. Wow. He's real. But before he became real to you, you had to obviously go to work, go back to school, and go back out into the world. And I noticed that you do wear your hair over your eye, and you're still very beautiful. You're still so pretty. You know what I'm saying? So did people pick on you at all or say harsh things to you about your situation?
Absolutely. But I just don't let it get to me because it's just like, who are you to comment on me? Like everybody has flaws. It's just that I'm not going to go and pick at your flaws. So.
Hold on. Tell me who they were. I got a belt. Where my belt? I got a belt. Where my belt?
I got a belt.
Where my belt? They picked on you. What kind of things were they saying about you? And they knew you got shot. They saw you before.
I don't know if everybody knew, but I think most people knew. But they were just like, "Why are you wearing your hair over your face?" And they would just make jokes and the Fetty Wap jokes and all that stuff.
Fetty Wap got millions.
He definitely do.
Fetty Wap got millions. Those of you that picked on her, y'all got both your eyes, but Fetty Wap got millions. And what you got? What you got? A Chihuahua named Pup and two McGriddles and a man that don't want to feed your other kids. That's exactly what you got. That's what y'all got. Shoot. So building yourself back up after everything that people said about you. I know you told me one time that they was like you think you're trying to be like somebody because you're wearing your hair. Yeah. What kind of stuff is that to say?
Yeah.
Who are you trying to be like by wearing your hair? Whether it's paid for or not. Black women, I know how to do it. But your hair, when you wear it on your face, on your skin, who are you trying to be like? What kind of stuff they would say? Who they say you was trying to be like?
Aaliyah,
really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right. Great. That's a good one, guys. You really destroyed her confidence. Awesome. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one to say to somebody struggling with confidence. That's awesome. Aaliyah, one of the most gorgeous black women we ever had. Thank you. That's Absolutely. A boost. Thank you. Whatever. Okay, great. If you try to be like her, that's awesome. She was beautiful. She was an awesome singer as well.
Absolutely.
But building yourself back up from that. You started working out. I noticed you started a health fitness club or something like that. How did you do that? What motivated you?
Well, I've always wanted to model and I've always wanted to just do all that good stuff. So My sisters and the pastor, they all encouraged me to do it. And so I was just like, okay. So I just started modeling. And then after that, like modeling actually, it really did help build my confidence back. I didn't think it would, but it definitely did.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Because
yeah.
like I said, you're still beautiful. You didn't lose any beauty. And also you got even more confident from what I saw from the pictures that I saw with not having an eye. So
Yeah.
now you're advocating not just for being a beautiful model, but people that have deficiencies in their eye, might lose a limb, might have, pigment challenges with their skin.
Yeah.
You go, girl. You
I mean, it was
go, girl.
amazing
You're doing
because
it.
after I did the story, like a bunch of people just really started reaching out to me and just like telling me their stories and stuff, and it just made me feel better. So, and I actually made a few friends from that, so it was nice.
That's good. That's great.
Yeah,
So how often do you model?
I actually stopped. Like, I paused it for a little bit.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Yeah.
In Vogue magazine was just about to call you the other day, man. Come on now.
I mean, they could call me.
They can still call you.
They could call me.
Tyra Banks, hey, look, if you out there, if you ever see this video, you got a beauty queen right here to go put on your team now. Come on now. As a matter of fact, I've done some shows, man, that I've hosted and did comedy at, modeling shows and all like that. So I may be able to talk to a couple people and get you hooked on. If you still want to do it, I don't know if you all.
That'd be nice. I just want to have my baby first and then get back to
That's
it.
right. There you go. There you go. So how's that process going?
It's going. I mean, I'm tired.
Baby, yeah, that's awesome.
It's like a lot because I feel like everything's happening at one time. So it's just like I'm trying to take it easy.
Right. So becoming a model, doing fitness, and helping other people overcome their, deficiencies or whatever happened to them in life. Does it drain you at any time because you kind of feel like you're neglecting yourself and you still need a little bit more help too, or does it like give you a boost to be like, my God, I'm helping people in, with my situation?
I feel like it definitely gives me a boost because it's like there's other people who get inspired from me. And it was just like I never thought that people would be inspired from me. So it makes me feel good and it just lets me know to keep going because there's other people that I can reach to who will be inspired by my story also. So it helps. It definitely helps.
That's awesome. That is extremely awesome. That is extremely awesome, man. To actually go through what you went through and still find time because you still got to take care of you. You got to take care of you.
Absolutely.
You got kids, what I'm saying? You're about to have your third one, but you still find the time to help others that are in need. And I feel like, we do that, but we also drain ourselves from doing it because sometimes people will tug on you because they need a little bit more.
Yeah.
And they tug on you and they keep tugging.
I feel like when that happens, I do a little social media fast and I just like stay away for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a week or two, I'll stay off of social media and then I'll like get myself together and hop back on. So.
Right. Yeah, we all do need that. I have, a social media fast. I haven't done that yet. I never thought that I need to do it.
Yeah. It like after I did it, I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize how much time I waste on social media.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Absolutely.
You wake up, you got to pick up the phone. Oh, look at what she did. Oh, what she had on. Oh man. And here's the thing too. Now you pick up social media instead of seeing a lot of ratchet stuff, you see a lot of RIP.
Yeah.
Every day somebody's leaving here. Every day somebody got shot.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got hit by a car crash, or somebody dying from COVID. You know what I'm saying? It's like social media is not the same anymore. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You like get a good laugh every day or see something funny. You still see it, but now death is right there. Every day.
Yes.
And look at you. You're still here. God has blessed you with life after being shot. Man, listen, that's amazing all in itself. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
And I really appreciate you being an inspiration because you even helped me in some areas. I'm back in the gym now, baby. Like I told you, I'm pushing things up, I'm backing up in the mud. I'm going to get bouncing big again. Yeah. It's all good, though. So tell us about the man that you fell in love with. Tell me about him because I know, he saw you because some people saw you like, I don't want to talk to her. But he saw you and said, that's my queen. Come here, girl.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. But it was funny because I was actually modeling on a yacht and he was performing.
Oh, he was performing. What he do?
Yeah, he raps.
Okay.
We're on pause. We're trying to fix the family and get our family together first and settled.
Right. Okay.
So we're getting ready to get our house and everything. So we're on pause.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
But yeah, so he was performing and I was modeling, and that's how we met. And then it just took off from there.
Yeah, that's what's up. And you guys are both on a yacht.
Yeah.
So y'all was already doing big things.
Business.
Yeah, on a yacht. I've never been on a yacht. Number two, I'm scared of water. I'm not a water fan at all. I'm not, and I live in Florida, and you'll think that I know how to swim. Child, I ain't getting out there in the water, no alligators and sharks. I don't have a desire at all. But you guys met on a yacht, and the relationship you guys have is obviously going great because you guys are about to get a house. Yeah. And it just shows that everything you've gone through, it was for a reason, but it didn't stop you. And it could have stopped you, but you said something that's so key. You turned everything over to God.
Absolutely.
Clap your hands and give God some glory up in this mamma jamma. That's what. So who is your pastor? You said he helped you out a lot. So who is your pastor?
Yeah. Pastor Alpheus Gibbs. Shout out to him. Whoop, whoop. Yes.
Pastor Alpheus. My man got that old 1960 name. That night, I know he's saved for real. What's up, Pastor Alpheus? All right. Okay. And what's the name of the church you attend with him?
New Beginnings. It's in Port Jervis.
New Beginnings.
You probably never heard of that.
Never heard of it, but that church fits you because you got a new beginning.
Yes, absolutely.
That's amazing. So shout out to you, Pastor, for helping her. That's awesome because the way you helped her, now she's able to help us. Appreciate that, Pastor. Okay. So I have a question for you. What was the biggest takeaway from everything that transpired?
Actually just learning to live with the my new. So
you're new. Learning to live with it. Yeah. And you know what? We all had to do that with COVID coming in for 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are still learning how to live. Still
absolutely
learning. You know, got masks on our face that we got to wear. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're smelling everything that you ate 3 days ago. You don't brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff like that. And now you gotta get temperature checked. That don't even mean nothing.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Like what checking the temperature gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I can still have. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my temperature stays at 97.6.
Oh wow.
That's my body temperature. Guess what? Guess what happened? I got popped after 2.5 years of COVID free. In New York, the same week that I was in New York, same week. One of the guys came from Florida, and they came up to help out the warehouse up here and didn't know he had it. I got popped. His other brother, my test came back negative positive. I'm like, okay, what that mean? Okay, so it's a negative.
You half got it.
Half got it. Right. So I only had like one day. I'm like, oh, all right, but it went away the same day. So I'm like, okay, thank God for the vaccination.
Yeah, thank God. Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So this is the part of our new world. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of what we live in, part of what we got to do. But you had something that you had to change your lifestyle. You had to change what you had to do. And today, Miss Carter is still doing the daggone thing. Straight
absolutely.
Up. Yes. So besides your story, what would you tell somebody? If you see them down in the dumps, you see them going through something, they feel like they can't make it, what would you tell them?
I mean, everybody has their downtime. Just don't fall victim to it. Always pick yourself back up.
Pick yourself back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have your downtime.
Yeah.
Everybody has downtime. So just don't get comfortable there. Just make sure you pick yourself back up, literally.
Right. That's absolutely right. Yeah. So my final question is, when that dude did that to you, did you struggle with like revenge thoughts? Like,
absolutely not. That's not who I am at all. Revenge is not for me. I leave it to God. So I feel like he's gonna get his. God deals with that in a different way. So I leave it to God, however God decides to handle him.
Right. So. Did you ever face him? Have you seen him since that incident took place?
No.
No, you haven't seen him. But you do know for sure that he is locked up.
Absolutely, yeah. I think they send a letter or something, and they'll tell you like before he gets out and all that stuff. But I'm not worried.
All right, awesome. Well, obviously you're doing good. Obviously, nothing has held you back. You're doing an amazing job. You're an awesome mother, and now you getting ready to be an awesome wife. That's what's up. So I pray over you guys. I pray that nothing but success. You know what I'm saying? We all do. And we just thank you for sharing your story and just sharing your life with us today on Unmuted. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so those that are watching, if you have any questions, if you want to reach her, where can they reach her?
I'm a Elona _Carter. No, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. It's Elona _Wellness on Instagram, and Elona Carter on Facebook, and Elona _Wellness on TikTok.
Awesome. There you have it, guys. If you want to send an encouraging word, excuse me.
COVID still in you.
No, ain't no daggone COVID. No, I got choked up. No, man, I got allergies, man. Every now and then. You know,
that's what everybody say.
No, I ain't got no COVID, but it wasn't even that heavy on me like that. No. But if you guys want, if y'all want to hit her up, ask her questions or whatever, or you need some encouragement, or you want to encourage her, just make sure you hit her up on her Instagram or social media, Facebook, whatever. She ain't gonna give you her phone number. Just forget about that. You're not doing that. No text messages. But she would be more than happy to answer your questions and everything, because we don't know what you're dealing with. So all you can do is ask, and you shall receive. So Miss Carter, thank you so much for coming on Unmuted. Thank you for being part of the team, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely. And if for those of you, if you love and like what you heard, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button and let us know that you enjoy stories like this, and we're going to continue to do it right here with your boy Simp7 on Unmuted. All right.